everybody to Emory Decatur Wellness Center. My name is Lisa. I'm one of the group fitness instructors, personal trainers here at the facility. So today we're going to go through probably a longer yoga fit seated yoga fit. So today you're going to need a chair. You're going to need a stable place in your living room, wherever you're comfortable. I am going to use a couple of blocks. You can use a couple of books, a couple of pillows, whatever's comfortable for you. I find that when I go into my warrior positions, it's more comfortable for me to be a little more supported than to not. So just heads up, FYI, you might use them if you like to. You can always use a strap, a tie, a towel or something when we do our hamstring stretches. I'm not going to teach with one today, but it's perfectly okay if you have one. Always an option. So let's just go ahead, let's start this off. Let's find a really good seated position. I want you to sit on the edge of your chair. We're gonna sit up nice and tall, lifting to the crown of your head, wrap those shoulder blades back and down. Now open your chest. Take a nice big deep breath into the belly. Exhale everything plus a little more out. So nice big inhale and exhale. Get rid of everything. So as we're breathing, I want you to start doing a quick body evaluation. How do you feel today? You know, do a quick, how are the hips, how are the shoulders? Is there anything that I need to send a little extra energy to today? So nice and easy, plant those shoulder blades, open the chest. Big inhale, filling the belly, and then exhale everything plus a little more out. Slowly finding your breath, finding that rhythm. What's working for you today? Big inhale here. Hold it and exhale. Get rid of everything. Beautiful. Let's just keep that going for just a couple more moments. Kind of regrouping, catching your breath, focusing in on the present and what you're doing right now. Really focus in on how your body feels. Feel your toes, feel your shoulders, feel your fingers, feel your ribs as you lift up a little higher. See how good posture feels. Feels really nice, doesn't it? Yeah. All right. Shoulder blades come back and down. Open the chest. And I just want you to start opening back. Wrap those shoulder blades back and around. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And bring it forward. Just going to start getting some movement here. Opening the chest. Wrap those shoulder blades back and around your spine. Exhale it forward. Nice job. Big reach. You got it. Nice big inhale here. Good exhale here. Feel everything flowing. It feels nice. Everything's connecting. Great job, everybody. Hold it right here. Bring those hands right back down towards the floor. I want you to shrug your shoulders up as high as they'll go. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And now pressing down away from your ears. Good, squeeze up to the top here and pressing away from your ears. Keep that coming. Nice squeeze and press. We're just gonna start waking up some muscles. We're gonna get some movement here. Probably feel some snap, crackle, pop. I know I do. Welcome to not being 20, right? Feels lovely. Feels lovely, feels lovely. Just give me a couple more. Nice inhale, good exhale down. Great job. Let's take us out to a W. So I want you to make a W with your arms. We're just gonna wrap your shoulder blades back around your spine. I want you to pull your elbows down toward your ribs. That should feel really pretty good right now. So open back, wrap around your spine, pull down toward your ribs. So sideways looks like this. It's gonna wrap back, pull down. So we're nice and tall. Back is nice and solid. I'm not moving my body. The only thing moving is those shoulders. Nice job. Still sitting up nice and tall. Exhale. Doesn't it feel good? Those are those muscles we really don't like to use a lot. Those are postural muscles. So where we start seeing this movement or this posture We want to really strengthen those back muscles, get it open, open the chest, stretch everything out, get a little stronger. And last one, let's take those arms out nice and long. So planting the feet nice and solid, lifting up to the crown of your head. Your ribs and shoulders are gonna move to one side, and they're gonna move to the other side. So your hips are nice and solid, they're not gonna move. Only thing moving is the rib cage. Rib cage is coming across, starting to open up through the torso, working through the shoulders. This time I want you to flip the hand you're gonna move towards and look towards that hand. Now let's do the other side. Flip the hand up, look toward the hand. You're just gonna alternate those hands up and down, right? Palm up over here where you're looking, and switch it. Start getting some movement in through your neck muscles, because they're never tight, right? That's never, ever, ever a problem. Reaching further. How far can you reach those fingers? Press. Beautiful. Keep it coming. Okay, so hold your head here. Flip those hands and move away from your eyes. Switch it. So all you did was reverse the pattern. You're now looking at the hand that's down. You're looking away from the direction that your body is moving. Changes things, doesn't it? Isn't it weird? Are those arms starting to wake up? Mine are starting to wake up. But it feels pretty good, doesn't it? Just a little movement today. And last one, last one. And take those hands down, around, pull. Arms are coming down. Take them down about 45 degrees away from your body. I want you to push those fingertips as far as they'll go. You're pushing your shoulders down away from your ears, lifting up to the crown of your head. You're gonna turn your head toward one side. It doesn't matter, we're gonna do both sides. One side, and I want you to give me a big nod yes. So drop your chin down to your chest. Take your chin and your eyes up toward the ceiling. Chin down toward the chest. Eyes up toward the ceiling. We're still sitting up nice and tall. Good posture here. Still breathing in through the belly. Now this time I want you to hold that chin down and take your opposite fingers and push them as far away from your body as they'll go. Feels pretty stinking good. Okay, so from here, it's gonna get a little funky weird. Take a moment, pause, take a look at the movement, and then go right back to it. So your chin is down at your chest. You're gonna take your eyes and your chin up toward the opposite side. Right back down to your chest. Take your eyes and chin up toward the opposite side. Right back down to your chest. Keep that movement nice, slow, and easy. And remember, as we're working through any movements, if I'm asking you to do anything that's uncomfortable, it is perfectly okay to not do it. It's okay. I won't cry today, maybe tomorrow, but not today. And bring it all the way back to your center. Roll those shoulders out just a second. Shake them out. Take those hands back out 45 degrees. We're gonna do the other side this time. So taking your eyes to the opposite side, drop your chin down to your chest. Take your eyes and chin back up to the ceiling. Good, big movement here. Big movement. Lift, down to your chest, and lift. Nice. Reaching those fingertips as far away from you as they'll go. Remember, everything is always your range of motion, your speed. So if you need to slow it down a little bit. If you need to hold something a little bit longer, it's okay to hold something a little longer. This is your practice, not mine. So holding your chin down to your chest if you're ready. Fingertips go as far away from you as they'll go. Hold, 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 hold. Big deep breath into the belly, big exhale, everything plus a little more out. Get deep in those lungs. Now slowly start rotating your chin, your eyes up toward the ceiling, opposite, and then right back down to your chest. Remember, your range of motion, your speed. If this feels uncomfortable, it's okay to not do it. Pick and choose what's working for you today in your body. You know what's working. Nicely done. We're almost there, team. Give me one more. Nice, easy rotation. And just roll those shoulder blades back. Nicely done. Take those fingers up to the shoulders. Big circles with those elbows. Let's get everything loosened up. Wrapping your shoulder blades back around your spine, pulling your shoulders down away from your ears, bringing it forward all the way up and around. Big fluid motion as we snap, crackle, pop, right? And let's just reverse that. It's the Rice Krispies workout. This is really good for those people who are at a desk a lot of the time. Back again. Or if you are driving all the time, if you're seated in this position all the time, this is lovely for that. So wrap those shoulder blades back around. This time with those elbows to come in. Open back around, elbows are gonna come in. Easy range of motion, everybody. What's working for you today? Oh, that feels pretty good. And hold it here, relax. Ooh. A little looser through the shoulders, I hope. Give it a little feel, see how it feels. Chin to chest, up and down. Nicely done. All right, so feet are planted. We're gonna move into a seated cat-cow. So hands are gonna go forward on the thighs. I want you to press your spine back toward the chair behind you. So it's gonna look like, if I turn sideways, it'll look like this. You're gonna bring your chest forward, you're gonna lift your chest. Proud, proud chest here, arch that back. Spine goes back toward the wall behind you. Good arch and lift here. Big inhale. Exhale here, big inhale. Lift. So you can play with this cat-cow as long as you like. This is one of those opportunities to maybe pause the video, take a moment, because it really feels fantastic, doesn't it? So maybe as you're going through this cat-cow, you add a little obliques in here, get a little side movement. Again, don't feel like yoga is this very rigid practice. It's not. It's adaptable to your body. I kind of get you in the right direction, but you need to do what's going to work for you today. Great job, everybody. And relax. So let's go ahead and I want to do a pelvic tilt, just because we don't get into this area near enough as far as loosening things up and getting it moving. So pelvic tilt is really easy. All I want you to do is take your tailbone, tuck it underneath, and then sit tall. So you're gonna tuck it underneath, you're gonna push it back. So you're probably feeling lower back movement here, right? Little lumbar stretching, nice and easy. Again, it's what is comfortable for you, what's working for you today. And if this isn't in your wheelhouse, it's perfectly okay to not do it. Maybe it's a smaller movement. Maybe you're finding that one position feels better than the other. And those are all perfectly okay to do. Again, your body, your range of motion today. So it almost looks like it's back, but it's really not back. It's here at the hip. Here at the hip. Tilt and tilt. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and let's bring it back to just a standard seated. We're gonna play a little bit, and I like this one. One of my favorite instructors had this on her video, and I was like, oh, that is just the coolest thing ever. And you don't realize exactly how interconnected all of your body is. So your fascia is this Nice little sac that goes around all of your muscles. It's connective tissue, so it's a little tougher. It doesn't oxygenate as well as other parts, but everything's connected and everything works together. So let's go ahead, find a seated position, hands go on the thighs. I want you to look up toward the ceiling. Find a spot that you can see. Remember where that spot is, and then bring your chin back down. Now, you're gonna take one for the other, doesn't matter, we're gonna do both. I want you to slide that foot forward as far as you can, keeping the toes down. Once you get as far forward as you can, you're gonna flex that foot. Now I want you to curl your toes down nice and tight, keeping the toes curled, drop your toes down to the mat. So your arch is gonna be up off the mat. You're gonna slide your foot back toward you. Now push the arch and the ball of your foot down into the mat and lift those toes as high as you can. Slide your foot forward, flex the foot, feel a nice little hamstring stretch here. Curl those toes, drop the toes down to the mat, pull this back toward you, drop the ball of your foot into the mat and lift those toes nice and high. You're still sitting tall. So forward, flex, curl, hold the curl, drop it down, keep the arch up, slide back, push the arch and the ball down into the floor and lift the toes. Forward, flex, curl, drop, slide this back, down, and lift. Let's do it one more time. Forward, flex, curl, hold the curl, drop the toes, pull this back, drop the ball of the foot into the foot. There you go, lift the toes. And we're just gonna do the other side. Again, tall, shoulder blades come back, slide the foot forward as far as it'll go. Oh, that feels really good. Flex that foot, drop the toes down. Take the toes down to the mat, pull it back toward your body, press the ball of the foot, arch into the mat, lift the toes. So forward, flex, curl, hold it, drop the toes down, slide this back, ball the foot into the mat, lift the toes. Let's keep that going. Flex, curl, your speed, your range of motion. Again, if you need to slow it down, that's cool. Lift those toes, a couple more times. Point, flex, curl, drop, slide, push down, lift those toes. One last time, push, flex it up. Nice little curl with those toes. Drop the toe down, keep the arch up, slide it back, push everything down, lift those toes as high as you can. Both toes, lift, 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 and relax. Now look up. Can you look further? Is that not the craziest thing? I love that. It just goes to show you exactly how well the body works all the way together from the top of your head down to the tip of your toes. So let's go ahead, and now that we're a little looser, we're kind of moving through things, let's get into a seated sun salutation. We've done these before. I like these. It's really good movement to get the blood flowing. So let's go ahead and take a big inhale up here, big sun circle. We're gonna exhale us down into cactus arms. Now just sit a little taller, nice big inhale here. You're gonna exhale, half fold. Hold here, big inhale. Exhaling your hands down toward your feet. Now you're gonna rotate one hand, I don't care which one, up toward the ceiling, opening your chest to the side of the room. Bring it right back down as you exhale. Inhale the other side up, inhale. Nice little rotation. Oh, that feels good on the hips. Exhale it down. Take a big sun circle up and exhale into prayer. Looks just like that. Big inhale here. Exhale, cactus arms. A little taller. Exhale forward. Small inhale here. Slight back bend. Exhale forward. Remember the arm's gonna go up toward the ceiling. You're gonna rotate, open the chest. Keep your hips firmly planted on the chair. Rotate it right back down. Other side, big inhale here. Exhaling it down to the floor. Take a big inhale all the way, big sun circle, and then exhale into prayer, active prayer. Push those palms together. Big inhale here. Exhale, cactus. Sit taller, half fold. Big inhale here, slight back bend. Exhale all the way down, rotating one hand toward the ceiling. Moving a little faster this time. Back down toward the floor, other hand rotates. Big inhale up toward the ceiling, open those hips. Exhale, big inhale toward the ceiling, and exhale into prayer. We're gonna start adding on to this. So big inhale, exhale, cactus. Sit taller, half fold. Slight back bend, inhale, exhale all the way down to the toes. Inhale, hand rotates up toward the ceiling. Exhale, back down to the floor. Other side goes up toward the ceiling. Exhale back towards the floor. Now this time, we're gonna press our hands forward like you're holding a beach ball, right? Reaching forward, but you lift your heels up off that mat. So it's gonna look like this. So a seated chair. How funny, right? Seated chair. Pressing forward. Nice length here. And big inhale, and then exhale into prayer. We got that. Big inhale, here it is. Exhale, cactus, taller, half fold. Slight inhale, back bend, all the way down. One arm goes toward the ceiling, nice little rotation. Hopefully you're twisting a little further this time. And back down to the floor, other side comes up. Nice exhale down to the floor, big inhale into chair, pressing forward, abs are engaged. Heels are up. Feels good, doesn't it? Can you wiggle a little further forward? Maybe. Big inhale, and then exhale into prayer. Inhale here, team. Exhale, cactus. Sit taller, half fold. Slight back bend, down to the floor. Hand goes up toward the ceiling. Nice little rotation on the twist. Other side comes up. Now this time, pressing into chair, we're gonna add on more, because it's just so much fun. Hands are gonna come together. Now, bring it down to prayer, bring those shoulder blades down, add a little twist. You could open up here, twist a little further, right? You got choices, you got options. Or you can keep it right here at prayer. And slowly bring it right back here to center. Big inhale, and then exhale into prayer. Inhale, team. Exhale, cactus. Sit taller, half fold. Slight back bend, all the way through. Arm goes up to the ceiling. Reverse that. We're gonna press this forward into chair. Can you scooch a little further on that chair? Don't fall off. Heels are up, reaching forward, reach, 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 reach. Nice reach, and into prayer, and slight twist. You've got that option is to open up. Big inhale here, big exhale. And go ahead, bring it right back into prayer, back to center. Big inhale, and relax. All right, we got a little blood flowing, right? Feels good. Good job, everybody. So I want you to sit nice and tall. We're gonna open those thighs. We're going to lift up through the crown of your head. We're gonna hinge at the hip. So when you're hinging at the hip, it's a hinge here, not a roll here. So wherever your flat back is where you're gonna go. So tall, hinge forward. So I call this my Johnny Bench stance. Yes, I know who Johnny Bench is. All right, so chest is forward, back is nice and long. I want you to add just a little extra space in between each vertebrae. Get nice and long. Press those hips back into the chair, tailbone toward the back of the room. Now, from here, this might be your stretch, and that's cool. You can stay right here, hang tight. If you feel like you maybe have a little more, hands can come down toward the floor. You can open up a smidge more through the hips. That feels pretty good. If you're feeling exceptionally crazy today, and you know my crazy people are, you're gonna go ahead, bend those elbows, bring your head down a little further. If you have any vertigo issues, make sure you're focusing on a spot and don't lose track of it. It'll help kind of refocus your brain. If you're feeling it, you can take your head all the way down, let it loose, grab those elbows, give you a little ragdoll side to side. Nice and easy. Big inhale here, big exhale. Shake your head no. And just let everything hang. Take a moment. And we're just slowly going to reverse this. So hands come right back down to the floor. Press up slightly. Now, find that spot on the floor to focus your eyes on. We're going to slowly walk your hands back up to your thighs. Now start bringing your body all the way back up. Roll those shoulders back and down. And eyes come forward. Nice. Whew, that feels really good. So we're going to go into a seated pigeon. This is one of my favorite stretches because it gets all back into the hip rotators. So sitting nice and tall, we're going to take one leg or the other, doesn't matter which one, we're going to do both. And you're going to either cross your legs or you're going to cross your legs. You're going to sit tall, going to opening the chest. Now, from here, if this is a comfortable stretch, you're going to stay right here, don't move. When you're stretching, you're looking for a point where the muscles go, so if they're tight the whole time, they don't have that opportunity. They don't have the opportunity to relax and elongate and get longer muscle fibers. So sitting tall, finding the easy stretch. If this is where your easy stretch is, this is where you're gonna stay. You're waiting for that moment where the muscles open up. If you need a little more, you're gonna press your body forward. Chest comes forward. So think, again, everything's gonna be flat back today. Flat back, not here, so not shoulders to legs, but chest forward. Body's long. Get back into that hip rotator. Probably feeling a little inner thigh stretch as well. So I'm gonna run through all the options. You figure out which option is gonna work better for you today. So chest is forward, holding here. You can encourage the thigh toward the floor. You can lift on the outside of your foot. You can, if you're feeling all kinds of crazy, and my crazy people know who they are, you can hook the elbow around the foot and you can lift. But find what works for you today. What's feeling pretty good? This actually feels pretty stinking good today. So find your seated stretch. We're gonna hold it for just maybe another couple more breaths. You're still sitting tall no matter what your position is. You're all good. Big, big deep breath, big exhale, and release your stretch. All right, team, since we're already here, let's just go ahead and take that same leg. I want you to hug it into your chest, nice and big, big, big hug. How high can you get that knee? How tight can you get that? How tall can you sit? It's all about how tall you can sit. Again, same leg, we're just gonna open out and close, open and close. Just getting some movement in through the hip. Looks nice. And just relax that movement. And we're just gonna switch sides. So sitting tall, again, we're either gonna cross or we're gonna cross, either way is cool. Tall, tall, open the chest, press it forward if you're ready. You can encourage the thigh toward the floor. You can lift on the outside of the foot. Hinge a little further forward maybe. You got it. Again, getting into those hip rotators. Should feel pretty stinking good. A little further forward if you have it. You can lift if you got the lift. You might find that one side feels better than the other side. Your stretch might be a little bit different moving from side to side. So it's okay to do what's working for that side today. Tomorrow it might be different. It's okay. Bodies do that. It's the craziest thing. Big, big inhale here, big exhale. Whew. Oh, that feels really good, doesn't it? Tall, tall, tall. Looking nice. So after we walk through this seated pigeon, we're gonna go into our warrior series. This is where you're gonna use the blocks on side to side. We are gonna support on the chair, so don't panic, we're not standing. It's pretty easy. Nice big inhale here, big exhale. And we'll work through the different progressions and just relax. So So blocks are available to you if you need them, right? You've got something to use to support if you need or want. So on this movement, we're just going to turn sideways on the chair. Now I want you to slide your hips back as far as they'll go. So you see why I need the block, right? I'm a little on the short side. So find what works for you with your block. So all you're looking for is the chair should support the belly of the thigh. You're gonna sit nice and tall for me. So this front leg is gonna come out maybe to 90 degrees. This could be it today, cool. If you have a little more, that foot is gonna slide back into a warrior two position. So toes are rotated forward slightly, heels are in line, we're nice and long. Your ribs are centered up over your hips. So pressing those fingertips out as far as they'll go. Oh, that feels really good, doesn't it? Lifting up to the crown of your head. I want you to breathe into all four corners of your ribs. Big inhale. Big exhale. Oh, that feels good. Let's go ahead and flip that front hand. I want you to take the back hand either down to your thigh or go ahead and find the bind. We're gonna reach up and over, opening up the front of your body. Eyes are up toward the ceiling. Nice big stretch here. Big inhale and big exhale. Oh. Feels so good to move. And from here, team, take it right back out to warrior two. I want you to bend that front elbow, rest it on the front of your thigh. Take that back arm nice and long. So goal here is gonna be straight line from your heel to your fingertips, reaching those fingertips as far as they'll go, pressing the heel back as far as it'll go, lengthening through the hip. Yeah. About time, right? Big, big inhale here, big exhale. Whew. And bring it all the way back up. Oh, nicely done. Okay, so arms are long. Bring your body as far forward as it'll come forward. And we're just gonna rotate this down into a side angle. Opening up a little further to those hips, getting a little more into your back, into the obliques, opening up the chest, pressing that hand toward the back of the room, taking this nice and long. Remember, you can always use the block here on the floor. You can always support here on your thigh. It's what's comfortable for you. It's what's working today. And slowly rotate this all the way back up and bring it back in. We're just gonna switch sides. So turning to the other side, nice and easy. Using the block if you need or want it. Sliding your hips back off of the chair, supporting your weight on the belly of your thigh. Front, sitting up tall, or the leg is gonna go back here into that warrior two position. Again, heels are in line, tall, tall, arms are long. Shoulder blades come down, lifting through your chest, breathing in all four corners of your ribs. Get big, 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 and exhale everything plus more out. Get rid of it. We're gonna flip that front hand. Back hand's gonna come down or around, lifting up and over. Do a quick body evaluation. Where do you feel this? A little bit everywhere, right? Lifting the chest, nice proud chest. Big, big inhale, big exhale here. And let's just go ahead and bring it right back up here to warrior two. Bend that front arm, back arm comes up and over. Now I know we like here, but I want you to think about opening your chest, rotate that shoulder back. Body's nice and long. Big, big inhale here, exhale. Fingertips and heel, press as far as they'll go. Lengthen through your side. Great job, everybody. Nicely done. And we're just gonna go ahead and rotate this right back into that warrior two position. I want you to slide as far forward as you can comfortably. We're gonna rotate that arm down. So remember, you can use a block, you can use the floor, you can support on your thigh, you can support on the chair. Wherever is comfortable for you today. Open that chest back, press the hand back toward the wall behind you. get a little longer in your stretch if you have it. If you have it. Big, big inhale here, big exhale. Whew. That feels good. And let's just go ahead and take us all the way back up and slowly bring it back to that seated position. Yeah. Okay, everything's starting to loosen up, feeling pretty good. We're going to stand up. We're going to go back behind your chair. I'm going to show you kind of at an angle so you can see what I'm doing. We're going to do a downward facing dog, standing, don't panic. And then we're going to work through a couple of different balance poses. And then we're going to come back, do a little bit of ab work, stretch everything out really, really good, and we're done. Woo. So let's go ahead, stand up. I'm going to turn my chair so you can see what's going on. Make sure your chair is nice and stable, whatever you're holding on to. Hands on the chair. I want you to take a big step backwards. Then you're going to press your hips back toward the wall behind you. Take your body nice and long. So nice big inhale here, lengthening your spine. How long can you get from your fingertips to your tailbone? Lengthen, lengthen. Nice big push. You're probably feeling a nice stretch through your shoulders. Back into your hip area. So from here, we're going to add on to this. I'm going to turn slightly so you can see what I'm doing. So we're going to bend that right knee. I want you to drop your right shoulder down toward the floor. Your left leg is nice and straight. So your hip is shooting up toward the ceiling, right? Nice little stretch here, little rotation. And we're just going to switch that out. Bend the left knee, straighten the right leg. Drop that left shoulder down toward the floor. Looks nice. We're just going to do this back and forth a couple times. Bend the right knee, straighten the left one. Switch it out. This is one of my favorite stretches. It just hits a little bit of everything and gets everything moving. You can always add on, take a little longer if you want to. If you're feeling all kinds of froggy today, if you're feeling froggy, you can take it unsupported, but that's your choice, okay? Let's go ahead and roll us all the way back up, nice and easy, still using your chair. We're holding on, and we're just gonna go up onto your toes and rock back onto your heels. So getting into a little bit balance segment, up onto the toes, back into the heels. Maybe it's just a couple fingers here holding the chair. Easy, easy. Let's go ahead, let's take that right arm up. Reach as high as you can as you come up on those toes. Big, big inhale here. And exhale it down. Other side's gonna reach up. Big inhale. And exhale it down. Big inhale up. Reach, 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 reach. Can you give me a little slight back bend here? Bring it down. Other side, reach. Slight back bend. Nicely done. Keep it coming, team. Eyes go toward the ceiling if you have it. Keeping one hand on the chair, one hand on the counter. Make sure we're stable somewhere. Big inhale, nice exhale. Last one. And nicely done. Good job. So still holding onto the chair. I want you to open out wider. You're going to rotate your toes out 45 degrees. We're going to drop this down into a goddess. Plant those shoulder blades, tuck those hips. We're nice and tall. A little lower if you have it. Shoulder blades come back. If you're feeling it, hands can come out. Dropping a little lower if you have it. Nicely done. Tuck those hips. Nice big inhale here, big exhale. So as we're here, again, you can always hold, right? Choices are good. Right heel comes up and down. Left heel comes up and down. right heel and down, left and down. Not very many, almost there. You've got it, you got it. Whoo! It wouldn't be a workout without squats. Just saying. In 8, 7, we've got these. 6, be strong. 5, 4 more. 4, 3, just 2. Last one, check it out, both heels. Hold. Yeah, that's pretty fun, isn't it? Hold it, hold it, hold it. In 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way back in. Whew. Great job. Great, great job. So we're going to go into a tree pose. So I want you to have a chair close to you where you're comfortable. You're going to plant one foot. Other foot is going to come up. This might be as far as we get today. That's cool. I'm sorry. Let me start on this side. My bad. Nice and tall, nice and tall. This might be as far as we get today. This could be it. Maybe you're moving up to your calf. The only thing I want you to do is make sure you're avoiding your knee. Now, for your final movement here, your progression, we're actually going to place the foot on the chair, open the chest. So rotate the hips, open the chest, take those arms out nice and long. Big, big inhale here, big exhale, lifting through the crown of your head. You got this. Looks nice. And just relax. So moving to the other side. Again, you can stay right here. That small balance at the bottom. Hold in the chair. You can bring the foot up to the calf. You can bring it into prayer, right? All these options are available. You can take it up to the chair. Take it out to your full tree. So nice and easy, opening the hips, pressing the hip forward. Looks nice, everything is solid. Abs are engaged. Big, big inhale here. Big exhale. Nice job, everybody. Hold it, almost there. In 3, 2, and 1. Relax. We're gonna go ahead and take it back to a seated position. So sitting here on the edge of your chair, which is sit nice and tall, plant those shoulder blades. We're just gonna do a seated bird dog. So you're gonna work opposite arm and leg. So we're just gonna do a little lift, hold. Core's engaged. Quadricep just started talking, right? Nice and easy, lift a little higher maybe. Hold. And switch, lift. Anytime you want to work abs, seated, the only thing you need to do is take something out in front of you or lift away from you. Your core has to start engaging. Hold. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it again. Other side, lift. Sitting tall, lifting through the crown of your head. Abs are engaged, tight. Lift that leg a little higher. Why not, right? Oh, are you vibrating yet? I know, right? It's like, I gotcha. Switch, lift. Almost there. Big inhale, big exhale. So close. And relax. Great job. Okay, so for my people whose goal is August boat, let's go ahead and let's take care of our boat real quick. So I'm gonna turn kind of sideways so you can see what's going on. So you're gonna sit nice and tall. I want you to recline 45. This is your start position. This might be it today, and that's okay. It's your start points, no worries. So if you feel like you have a little more, one leg's gonna come up. You're gonna hold under the thigh. We got this. What's the second leg? Second leg is up. Can your hands come off? Will the legs go long? What? I know, right? Those are horrible. In 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Woo. Okay, we did one side. You know you've got to do the other side. So tall, 45. Hold it. Other side comes up. This is your next progression. Next progression is other side comes up. Find your balance. Proud chest. Lift the chest. Everything's nice and long. Hands come off. You got long? I don't have it today. I don't have it today. Hold. What can you hold? Just a few more seconds here. If you need to bring your hands back, bring your hands back. It's all right. Almost there. I know, they're vibrating. Hang in. In 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Woo. Great job, team. Let's bring it back here to a seated position. Stand up nice and tall. Hands come up toward the ceiling. We're just going to twist this around to the side. So, front hand is going to rest on the opposite knee. You're going to take your eyes back behind you. Add a little twist. Big, big inhale here, big exhale. Shoot your hands back up toward the ceiling, reaching to the opposite side. Little twist. Sitting up tall, lifting through the crown of your head. And let's just go ahead and bring it right back to center and relax. So team, taking your hands, place them on opposite shoulders. Okay, start point. We're gonna do a seated eagle. So here's your start point. It could be here. It could be your top elbow is gonna come into the crease and you're gonna twist and interlock. So if we've done this, your legs are gonna go opposite. So if your right arm is on top, your left leg is gonna cross. So whatever is on top needs to come around. Do you have the full eagle? Can you tuck the toe back behind? First, we're gonna do a little lift here. A little lift. Lifting up through the shoulders. Press. Squeeze. Feeling those shoulders start to open up nice and easy. In 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Untie your pretzel here. Feet go back on the floor. So, if your left was on top the last time, you're gonna switch it out. Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Okay, back to the hands come together, right? This is your next progression. This might be it as far as today, or do you have that full eagle? Can you, opposite leg, tuck the toe. One side might be easier than the other, mine is. Easy, 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 no pressure on any joints. Lift, lift. Nice job, everybody, hang in there. We are so close. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do a little bit of stretching, and then we are done for the day. Everything should feel really good. Everything should be opened up. In 3, 2, and 1. Roll those shoulders back, open the chest. Great job. Untie your pretzel. All right, so guys, we are going to go ahead and we're going to do a hip stretch that I absolutely adore. For my people in my classes, they know. Excuse me. I want you to slide one hip off the chair. You're going to take your toe back behind you. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see what I'm doing. Take the toe back behind you. Rest the top of the foot on the mat. I want you to let your knee relax down toward the mat. We're going to take that same arm, we're going to go up and over. And just start to open up through the body. Turn sideways so you can see. Dropping the hip down a little lower. Taking the arm a little further if you had it. Seriously, one of my favorite stretches. This is lovely. So it hits those places on that hip that's just really difficult to get to. Big, big inhale, big exhale here. Let the body relax, let it melt. Go, ah. Isn't that beautiful? Big, big inhale, big exhale. And bring us all the way back in. Whew. We're just gonna slide to the other side. Taking that toe back. Stand up nice and tall, holding on the opposite side if you need it. Take the arm up, and we're just gonna drop the hip, take it nice and wide. Looks good, looks good. Take it long, take it long. Big, big inhale here, big exhale. Looking nice, open that chest, drop it down a little lower. And let's bring us all the way back in. Okay, now, y'all let me forget a stretch. You are not keeping me in line. So when we did that pigeon, we did the right leg, we did a knee up, we didn't do the left leg. So let's go ahead, let's get that in right now. Pull the knee into your chest. Can't believe I forgot that. Actually, I can. Pull nice and tight, snip nice and tall. How tight can you get that knee to your chest? And we're just gonna open and close. So for those of you who realized that I moved on and forgot, go ahead and you can skip this, or you can add it back in because it just feels really good. And let's just go ahead and relax that movement. Opening up your feet nice and wide. I want you to bring your hands back behind your head, and we're just gonna take your elbow down toward your knee. Open the hand up toward the ceiling. Take your eyes up toward the ceiling. Open the chest. Open a little wider on the obliques. Big, big inhale here, big exhale. And slowly bring it all the way back down. Again, hands behind the head, opposite side, reaching down. Hand goes up toward the ceiling, opening the chest, wrapping that shoulder blade back around your spine, eyes up toward the ceiling. Easy, easy. Support your head if you need or want. Easy stretch here. And slowly bring us all the way back to center. Beautiful job. So we're gonna walk our feet in just ever so slightly, slide slightly forward onto the chair on the edge. Bring both your knees down to one side and then down to the other. You can hold the chair, give yourself a little support here. Make sure you don't fall off. Just a little slide back and forth, there we go. And let's find stillness. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for joining me. I'm going to leave you with a Shavasana, so I won't walk you through the Shavasana. So we're just going to find a comfortable seated position. It could be with the feet flat on the floor, palms facing up to receive energy, palms down to ground yourself. I like to cross my ankles. That's me, that's how I like to do it. Sitting up nice and tall. Again, palms up or palms down, which one you need today. Bring those shoulder blades back and down. Big inhale and then exhale everything out. And I'm gonna leave you right here, focusing in on your practice for the day. How does your body feel? Recenter yourself. Know that we're gonna make it on the other side of this. We'll be back in the gym. We'll all be working out together again very, very soon. We've got this. We've made it this far, we've got it. So just find some peace in knowing that life will resume very soon and we'll be back on track, and you've at least maintained, if not bettered, your goals at this point in time. So big inhale, big exhale, and I'll let you hold your Shavasana as long as you would like to. Namaste, everybody. I will see everybody very, very soon.